are with one of the greatest sopranos of our time, Diana Damrau. She's currently enjoying highly successful performances of Puritani at Madrid's Teatro Real. How are you, Diana?
Oh, tired today because yesterday was the big day with the broadcast and a lot of tension and a lot of people, a huge audience, wonderful audience. Yeah, it was great, but...
You were bravissima.
Thank you.
So here in Puritani, you play the role of the crazy Elvira, which I suppose you laugh a lot.
Sure.
Apart from Elvira, which are your other favorites?
Apart from Elvira, oh my God, yeah, well, my greatest favorite, I think, for all the sopranos is Violetta and La Traviata.
Okay.
With me, it started when I was 12 years old. The first opera I saw was on TV, and it was La Traviata by Zeffirelli, the movie.
Okay.
And so I think the whole package, it really caught me like this. I cried from second act on, I cried, 12 years old. And after that I said, it's the most beautiful thing humankind can create. Tell these beautiful stories, this beautiful music. And then this character, and Teresa Stratas was she just blew me away. And I said, oh, I would love to learn how to do this. And so Traviata is always my Fixstern. It's my, that's the greatest for me. But there's so many fantastic roles. I really can't decide. Okay. Also in the French repertoire.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which composer do you prefer singing the most, and why?
Well, singing the most, that's the thing. You have to find the composer, the music, which fits your voice,
yes,
which suits your voice. So, yeah, I from right from the beginning, I knew that Mozart and Donizetti, little bit of Verdi, but Richard Strauss. This is for me, this is for my voice. As a German-speaking singer and artist, it's and a soprano, it's Strauss.
Okay. And you're also highly thought of as a recitalist. What differences do you find between preparing opera roles and recital repertoire?
Well, with opera roles, it's the whole package. You know, you have the whole story, which is set in a historical background. So it's good to know how the situation was, in my case, for women.
Okay.
And as we know, the patriarchat, we're still fighting against it. So the women didn't have a very easy time and easy times, and it was hard for them to win. So yes. Now I forgot what to say.
And what about the recital programs?
Yes, the preparation for the recital programs. Yeah, so if you, for recitals, sure, if you sing Frauenliebe, for instance, a lot of singers don't touch it nowadays because they think it's too romantic, they think it's too old-fashioned. But if you listen to it, and if you put yourself into the situation of these women in those days, it's one of the greatest works, and I can't wait to do it. I will do it for sure. Yes. So yes, you have to see it in connection, but with leader recital you're a little bit more free. You also, when you create a recital, because you are your own director,
yes,
you can tell the stories you want to tell, and you can connect the composers you want to connect. There's, for instance, I love to connect French and Richard Strauss and Russian melodies, because musically they match very well, but also the French and the Russian tradition, they have a very strong connection, and it's beautiful music. And I think in recitals you don't need to sing only Schubert and Schumann and Brahms and that's it. Other countries have great treasures. Yes.
I particularly have a very good remembering of your Frauenliebe und Lieben in Teatro La Zarzuela recital. Yes. Many years ago, I was so touched in that recital.
Yeah.
And what is your daily vocal routine in order to keep your voice in good shape?
Well, rest.
Okay, that's very
Today
important.
it's rest and rest and
Not
rest.
today, sorry.
No. I mean, you must, especially as a young singer, when you get to know your instrument, when you get to know how to play your instrument, you will easily find out that the instrument is body.
Yes.
And the body changes day by day, and it's like sports. So you must find the fitness. I can't say, so today I have to rehearse 3 hours and my body is not capable. I can hurt myself. So you really must be very sensitive and to find the right way, which is never the same. But sure, you should keep in training.
Okay.
Yeah, like a ballet dancer. Not too much. I mean, if you it's still muscles and body, and as we know, you can't replace it, and that's the big danger. And yeah, so you really must evaluate also choosing the roles, filling up your calendar, and doing all these things with the greatest possible preview, and hope that you to protect yourself.
Okay. And have you noticed any special vocal changes after becoming a mother?
Well, the greatest change was the body.
Okay.
The body and the hormones. And also, since I was breastfeeding, the hormonal changes kept going for years and years. So now I'm settling a little bit. Also, you must see, they don't get younger.
Okay.
And that means you get more mature. And also sometimes this is a natural change.
Okay.
In the voice, that the high coloratura soprano, or the pure coloratura, as I was when I started singing, becomes a lyrical coloratura, and sometimes now also a little bit with dramatic. Now with constancy, you have to have those notes as well. But you always have to know when to use these tools.
Okay.
And yeah, so sometimes, I would say it's a natural change, but also with the children and with giving birth, I think, and the hormones, my middle range gained in warmth. I think I lost a bit of my top notes, like the ones you never sing on stage. But that doesn't matter, I still have those I need to sing.
I remember this Europa riconosciuta with
I mean,
G.
with the G, yes, and in as Olympia I did an A once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, this is also
You don't need it anymore.
No.
And to finish the interview, what advice could you give to young singers who are beginning their careers now?
Yeah, well, as it's really difficult. I mean, actually, the greatest advice, I have to use the words of a dear colleague of mine. Gerald Finley said once to a young singer, enjoy your singing.
Okay, that's great advice.
Because yes, we were all, then you're stressed, and then you think of technical things, and you think of, what do I have to do on stage when, can I sing this note if I run around like this, or is it worth it? And you're always busy in your mind, and then sure, there is also a little bit of fear. You want to give the best, so it's just okay. Corrections afterwards. Go out, interpret, and have fun, because people, the audience is like a horse. They feel immediately if something's wrong, if you're fear, if you're scared, or if you don't feel well. It shines. People react onto this like a horse. When you go to an obstacle, gallop, and you think, oh my God, that's high, I can't do it. The horse will say, no, I can't do it. And you will break and stop, and you jump on your own, probably. So yeah, enjoy your singing, but also since our nowadays the situation always is difficult for arts, because that's unfortunately the first place where money is torn away.
Okay.
But also some countries. I mean, I come from Germany. We're lucky to have these repertoire theaters,
Yes.
Theaters where you're in a fixed ensemble, in a group of singers. You have your job. You can be based, and then you can live your life, and then you must be careful, because sometimes if they see there is talent, they say you sing this and this and this and this and this and this, and after 3 years, poof, it's over.
Okay.
You must always protect yourself, but this is that's a wonderful situation. So I could easily build up my repertoire. What young singers should do, I think still, which is important to do, competitions, singing competitions, in order to meet people like agents, like important people in the business, that they know that you're there. If you don't have the chance to sing already a big role and invite people to come to see you in the theater, which is always better than auditions. Oh, terrible. But yeah, so competitions is very important, and and then keep working and never give up, and love your profession. And I mean, this is a profession you can only do with greatest input from yourself. I say to myself, if I feel I have to go there and to do this, it's not worth it. It's too difficult, and you torture yourself and you torture the people who come to see you. So yeah, that would be the point when I say, okay, no, I have to stop now.
So it has been a great time for me. This a real pleasure. And to tell you the truth, also a dream for me.
Oh, thank you. And I'm
Diana.
so happy to be back in Madrid. I had such a great time in Ariadne of Naxos 10 years ago, and some recitals, but I'm so happy to be in Madrid. Yes, and I was really happy to talk to you. I wish all the readers and listeners today of Opera World go on, enjoy music. And what does Richard Strauss say? No, the composer in Ariadne of Naxos. Musik ist eine heilige Kunst.